Every self-help book ever published, they say use affirmations, right? What's an affirmation? It's a statement of something you want to be true. So like when I'm doing keynote speeches for my clients, when I'm doing virtual trainings or private workshops for my clients all around the world, one of the things I like to do is have everybody say these affirmations. In fact, I like to play a little game. I say, all right, everybody, we're gonna do what all the gurus told us to do, right? All the gurus said you'd use these affirmations, right? So everybody say, I am rich. And everybody goes, I am rich. You know what happens next? Everybody starts laughing. And I go, what are you laughing at? And they go, well, I'm not rich. And I say, but you just said you were. And they go, yeah, but I don't believe it. See, now that's the problem, isn't it? With the old way of affirmations, all the gurus say the same thing. You just say these statements and eventually you'll believe it. But for millions of us, that didn't work at all. So in 1997, I was actually in the shower. I call it the shower that changed everything. I talk about that in my books, the shower that changed everything. And I realized that we have been taught something that's not right. And that is that if you want to change your life, you change your statements. Now, for some people that worked, but for millions of us, it didn't work at all. So I realized why, because the human mind responds automatically to questions. For example, if I were to ask you, why is the sky blue? What does your brain do? It immediately starts to search for the answer, right? So I said, why are we going around making statements that we don't believe when the human mind responds automatically to something even more powerful, the power of questions? And so instead of saying something like, I am rich, to which your brain goes, yeah, right. What I invented was this process or this methodology, this method of affirmations in which you would say, why am I so rich? Now, when you ask that question, what immediately starts to happen in your brain? You start to search for the answer, right? So what I'm teaching, and one of the reasons that I've helped my clients make so much money, lose weight, find love, save their marriages, I mean, results are just incredible, is because I'm teaching about the law of sowing and reaping. As you sow, so shall you reap. Now, this is nothing new. It's been taught for centuries, but what are we sowing? We're sowing seeds of thought. And yet, what are most people doing? Sowing lousy thought seeds. Why am I so stupid? Why am I so fat? Why isn't my business growing? Why is there more month left at the end of the money? Right? And when you ask lousy questions, what do you get? You get lousy answers. So using my affirmations method, we've helped people to, literally add 6 and 7 figures to their business, lose weight, find love. But I do want people to realize that affirmations, as powerful and life-changing as it is just the first step of what we call my rapid abundance programming method, or RAP for short. And so that is the first stage, my affirmations method. So it's like the foundation of your house. If you want to buy a new house, right? You don't drive around the neighborhood and go, wow, look at all those nice foundations. You go, wow, look at the nice houses, right? But if you don't have the foundation, you can't build your house. So it's the foundation, and then there's more, but that's really the whole process of affirmations.